It's coming.
All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Total Body Conditioning. It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Linda, and so happy to have you here. So, ever since I started teaching in the virtual studio, the thing I love about it is that it is always different. There's always something that will change, will morph. And here today, our countdown timer morphed. I don't know why, but we had a 1 minute and 6 second countdown timer. So if you were looking for that and thinking, this is how I get myself set up, I have this timer and then the person just appears before me. That wasn't quite able to happen today, but we're here. We're off a standby. I'm going to get some music started in just a second, and we're going to do 45 minutes of work. So this is, it has a very strong weight focus. We move in any number of different ways, and I do try to make it different just about every week. I have 3 pieces of equipment, my mat off to the side. And then this is a light set of weights, which I'm going to use in the warm-up, and I invite you to use that as well. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. And then I've just got a moderately heavy set of weights. So let's get started. I'll go get that music going, and you can meet me in the middle and grab your hand weights if you like. See you in a second. All right. So as we stand tall, first we're just going to take some deep breaths to get ourselves settled. We breathe in, and then we release all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Let it go. Now there's got to be a little more movement than this. All right. So let's bring that oxygen to all parts of the body. Now we're going to take a big roll. So we lean over, take that arm around. We go to the other side. Good. One more. Now a little change in the breath, and then we're going to grab those weights. We drop, lift, release. Let's make our big circle. Good. Go the other way. Oh, 2 more. 1 more. Now, if you choose not to use weights, you start here, reaching. And the rest of us, after we do a nice easy set of these, maybe 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop, find those weights and reach. So my palms are facing in, and I just extend across, nice and easy. Good. This wakes up our body pretty quickly. There we go. Nice big extension. Now only one weight moved. So we're going to drop, pull back. We have 4 of these. 2 more. You got to change sides. So we pull and drop. And where this weight falls, that's up to you. We kind of row into that movement. Let's repeat that. So we're going to reach, tuck. Good. 2 more. Let's go the other direction. So it's a big pull. And then we go find those toes. We send the search party out. Nice. Now, take both weights, just hold them here. And it's really small, but it's not going to be for long. I can hear it. Can you hear it? Step it up. We're just pushing those weights. 4, 3, 2. Tuck those weights together. Just twist. For 8. Nice. Now push your weights. We also have softness of those elbows. Now twist your weights. 4 to 4. Tuck those weights in. Now let's do one more set. And just push one arm out long and pull back, reaching straight across. You can tap those toes, get a little more movement. 3, 2. Now we go the other direction, and we're almost done. We're gonna set those weights down and liven up those legs a little more, and then start our work. Good. Here we go. 8, 7, 6. There's our countdown. Last 2. Last 1. Set those weights aside. We're not going to need them for a little bit. Get your moderate weights somewhere near you, and then take a nice wide stance. I want you to pulse. This is one of my very favorite ways to warm up the legs right here. We're gonna pulse 4 times and jack in once. In. Open those knees right over the toes. Now, if you don't want to jump or hop in, just lift the heels. Just pop those heels up. We're going to cut it in half. Ready? 1, 2, up. So this class has that nice combination. Go to singles, out and in. Want you to stand on those toes in the middle. Has a nice combination of raising the heart rate a bit and then a lot of weight work. Now we're gonna go low. We drop, pull in, push those fingers down. 4, 3, last piece. We go, we drop. Now, you don't want to do that? Just go down and up. All right? Let's do another 8 of these. 7, 6. My elbows are touching my thighs. Are yours? That is the question. 2 and 1. Shake it out. Time to catch that breath just a little bit, huh? So we're going to start today with just one weight in our hands, all right? Set that weight down in front of you. Now, this weight is going to ask us to squat really low. We go down. We grab that weight, we stand. We drop down and we lift. And my chest is always open. Here we go. So nice deep squat. And I always have options for you. So you do not have to set that weight down. You could just go up and down. The benefit of setting the weight down is we come to the very bottom of our movement. Good. 2 more. There's another one. Now, same thing, but switch hands. So drop and go find your weight. Now, bodies by nature want to go like this. Because I don't know about you, but that is often, without thinking, how I pick things up off the floor. Keep it going. But we don't want to do that here, do we? No. 1 more. Now, set that weight down. Take a second or two if you need it. Our next move, same squat. Squat action. We're going to add an upright row just on one side. So I drop, I row, I drop, I stand. Let's see if we were going to do that on the other side. Now, we're going to be on this right side for a little while. Good. And as you can see, if I don't feel like rowing too high, I just pull my arm up a little bit. But as we draw that weight up to our chest, we have this nice long line running across the shoulder. We have 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more time. Now let's just transition. Are you ready? Drop, find the weight. Remember what you can do if you don't want to pull all the way up? Make it small. It's like you're starting to pick this up. All right. It's looking good. We have another 8. 7. Counting it down again. Stay strong. Always take a break if you need it. How about 2 more? 1 more. Shake it out. So it is, I am tugging on this thing as it slides all over. These are a little big on me. They come down to here on me, these t-shirts. If you felt like the legs were really working, mission accomplished, right? So we did what we set out to do. We're going to stick with this single weight. We're going to continue with our legs. I want us to have a really good leg. We're kind of loading the leg work on the front end, and then we'll move to our upper body. But here's what this looks like. I drop forward. I pull, pull, pull. Drop, pull, pull, and pull. So I lunge or I crouch. I pull back 3 big times. Nice row. Here we go. Go low, drop. Good. Let's do that again. Low, pull. Just tapping back. We have smoothed it out. Can you get deeper? Pull, pull, and pull. Hold in the front. Step it back. Keep up that good work. Low, squeeze, squeeze. So, compound exercise. Legs to back. Crouch down low. Pop it back. Those arms should be brushing the side of our body. Now here we go. We drop, pull, step back. So we changed it. We're making it a little simpler. All right, I'm gonna face the side for a second. So the lower you can drop down, the better in my mind. How about just 2 more? Last one. Now we shake that out. We're going to change sides. So this is a bit more of a crouch than a lunge. And that because we are leaning over, we tend to come in naturally and dip over into kind of a more narrow stance. And that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve for you. So just know that you're going to do that. All right, here we go. Ready? Drop, pull, pull, and squeeze. Go low, pop back. We want to stay strong in our row, so think hard about what's happening here. A little hesitation, take it back. Now I'm going to turn to the side, just so you can see the action from the side. I'm looking forward. My gaze is off in the distance, a few feet ahead of me. Keeps my spine long. Hopefully you're doing the same. Here we go. Now, I actually talk about this in yoga when I'm referring to asanas or postures. Find the edge of your work, and then maybe you create a new edge. Maybe you drop lower. You pull and you lean over a little bit farther. Here we go. So you got that nice strong row right at the back end. Now we're going to cut this down. Should we? We should. Drop, row, step back. So many things to think about with form. But here's what I ask you to do. Level the body out. Don't let that other side just kind of rise up and stay there. We almost have to resist against that. So if it works for you to really point the fingers down towards the floor, that's a really nice way to stay strong in this place. Another 4, 3, we got 2 more. 1 more. Shake it out. Set this down for a second. All right. Last week, I did a little squat and lunge combination that I thought was, what it felt to me like a little bit of a corker. A corker to me is something that's pretty challenging, and we're going to try it again. So, in the introductory way of doing this, I squat, I lunge, I lunge on the other side. I lunge on the other side. I switch my feet and I stand. Now that is a less dynamic option. Drop, pop, just stay low, and step back. Now the other option is to be much more dynamic. I hop, I switch, 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 pop back, stand tall. All right, so decide, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna take the livelier one to begin with for sure, and maybe through the entire time we work. So here we go. Hop, lunge, 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 drop, stand. Hop, lunge, lunge, lunge. Good, I think we got it. Oh, sneaky of me, wasn't that? Stand tall. Hop, left, left, right, left, back, stand. Hop, right, left, right, left, back, stand. Two more. Hop, right, left, right, left, back, stand. One more. Drop. Now, switch and hold. Switch and hold. Do it again. Rise up tall. Shake that out. One more time around. It is our cardio bump, and then we're going to move on and take ourselves in a very different direction. So we want to get a little buoyancy in that squat, and then we lunge, right, left, and drop back into that squat. Are you ready for your last set? Okay, let's do it. Stand, drop, drop, right, left, right, stand, drop, right, left, stand. Now, drop, left, right, left, stand. I didn't call that too well, did I? Drop, left, right, stand. You got two more. Drop, left, right, stand. One more. Drop, left, right, stand. So, we increased the intensity a bit because we did more forward lunges. So take a moment, kick everything out, get a little water if you need it. Let's take ourselves into some standing shoulder work. I'm gonna get this out just so I have it here. And then we're working into some biceps and triceps. First things first, just stand and give yourself a little recovery. It is a tiny little extension, very small. We have 8. Now, I don't have heavy weight, do I? Mm-mm. That is because we are going to be making a big T with our arms. Ready? I lift. I open, I close, and I release. Extend long, soft elbows though. Good. Keep that up. We have one more. Now, hold. Hold. There it is, folks. Take it in. Four counts down. Let's do that again. Nice extension, soft elbows, kind of pushing those weights out in front of you. Now go wide and open long. Still soft elbows. We're taking this back in. And now this is 8 counts down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Take it wide and hold. Take it forward and hold. Four counts down. Did you notice the change? It's our last set. Extended. Take it wide. Oh, this is getting hard. Oh, take it to the middle. Take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend out to the side. A little higher. This is drawing ourselves into the shoulder, still into the back a bit. Perfect. We have 4, 3, lots of counting. 2, 2, 1. Release. So as we come into some different movement, I want us to keep our palms inside our legs. We're going to naturally turn them out, take a big circle, and return to palms internally, kind of internally rotated, and on our descent. So we're just going to let this open up nice and wide and extend all the way down. Two by two. You could always take a nice split stance. I'm kind of a fan of those. One more time. Good. Now, one arm comes up, it rotates down. The other arm comes up. We turn our palm down and we descend. So let's rise up tall. Try to keep that body really centered. Come into the other side. Good. Both hands. We have 2 more. One more time. Now, as we shake this out, we're going to go laterally and take a nice lateral raise in the middle. So we're leaning into this right leg and coming out, opening, releasing, standing tall. Let's practice the other side. Lean over, open, tuck it in, stand tall. Pick up that pace. Now bring that leg into play in a substantial way, would you? What if you cannot sustain a really long lever? Let's just make a little goal post. Movement, poking the elbows out. Good. Now we're going to raise 3 times. Hold here. One more. Come to the middle. Other side. Drop down. Nice long extension. Here we go. It is our last one. Well done, everybody. Let's set that down for the moment. We are going to come into biceps. We will be standing. I would like you to grab 2 moderately heavy weights, okay? So, we're going to start with very simple hammer curls. We just come up. Now, here's what I want you to do. I'm just going to chat with you for a second. I want you to take the swing out of the movement. What would that look like? This is the swing. Whether it's the whole body or the arms that are just thinking to themselves, I am having an excellent time. Keep it really focused. Define your range and keep it small. Now, hold, release, squeeze it, and let it go. Now, 4 counts to the top. We're right at the shoulder joint, halfway to the top, halfway down. There's that 90-degree angle, yeah? Right there, and up a little higher, 4 counts down. Let's do that again. You only have to do 1 more. Take it up slowly. Reverse it. Oh, nice breath out as you lower down. Now singles, all the way up, halfway. Now we're going to go full range. Now we're going to go top half. And back to full range. We got 2 more. 2 and 1. So as we release this, we did this a couple weeks ago. We're going to just come right across our body. So imagine that you have your white t-shirt on and you're just sliding across the logo up, maybe a little bit towards the top of the logo in the corner here, and then coming back down. So trying to keep the forearm as still as possible. So if that arm was lightly tucked into the side, that's a good place for it to be. Sometimes what happens is we default to doing things in very familiar ways. We just have 1 more, which is, in this example, bicep curls, turning the weights forward. When we change the exercise, even slightly, we recruit the muscles differently. Good. Now I have one arm that is much stronger than the other. And you can see this. This is actually my right arm. It's moving a little bit, quite a bit. And that is my weaker side. Mainly because years ago, I broke my wrist. So this arm has never been quite as strong for any variety of reasons, which as we start on that right side, your right side, just means that I have to be conscious of that and maybe do a little extra work on that side. Now we're going to take a 4 count up. But my point is that our sides are not equal. And I think we all know that. Singles. Now, turn it. Give me a nice hammer curl. Good. Now go to the other side, 2 by 2. So oftentimes what we are here to do is not to tell you things you don't already know. 4 counts up. It is to serve as just your reminder of things that we need to pay attention to. Good. Now let's do some singles. 2 is getting tough. 1, hammer curl. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 counts up. 4 counts down. We're almost done. Let's do one more nice steady curl to the top. Oh no, let's do another one. We can't quit this soon. Squeeze it. Let it go. Really nice work. We're going to the floor. So as we drop down, a couple things today. I love a good tricep with weights. I think that if you've hung out with me at all, we have established that fact. But today what I want us to do is we're going to do tricep taps, which means your hands will turn. Let them just turn in towards the hips, knowing that they might shift a bit. But what we do is we plank our body, but at the same time we plank, we are lifting up. You want to drop your bum down to the ground, all right? Each time you come back to really fire that tricep. So let's try it. We extend. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Now, want us all to just reset our bodies. The first time I did these, I fell right over, like just rolled right over. So, but let's take ourselves into that again. We're gonna do 4 sets, and then we're just gonna start to take and wind our workout down. So sets 2, just plank your body to kind of get that muscle, bring that awareness into that muscle group, what you're working. Drop down and start your tap. Lift and lower. Now I would face you, but quite frankly, all you would see is my leg kicking up. Let's do another 4 of these, which means 2 on each side. And 1. Release it. Now my hands turn out. That doesn't mean I'm not engaging the tricep. It just means that that's where my hand wants to fall naturally. So know that I actually think that's fine. But let's take set 3 and get this done. Ready, set, go. Now on this round, I'm paying more attention to facing my fingers forward. We have 4, 3, whoa, told you, 2, and 1. Now, slowly fall back down. Maybe roll those wrists out. Our stretch today is going to incorporate something that I know to be very good for wrist mobility. So we have that to look forward to as we close out our time together. But let's take our last round, shall we? Let's do this. Good. Now, try another 8. Try it. 7. Take a break if you need it. 4, 3, 2, and there is 1. As we drop down, see if those triceps feel it just even a little bit. Now, the last little moment that we are going to spend together today, dropping back, I want us to drop onto our forearms for a moment. I am sitting on my microphone, my battery pack, that's so comfortable. Lift those legs high. Good. And kind of look at those legs. And now bend those knees. Puff the chest out a bit. Now kick a leg out, come in. So today, just a little bit of core work in. Though it's my reminder that we will be doing some core from 6 to 6:30, right after this class. Now we have a nice level gaze, don't we? It's our last 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Sit tall. Roll back and hold here. Turn to the other side, please. Now I want you holding that twist. So that's why we're kind of stuck in place. Change it. Once more each side, and we have a quick stretch. So let's just take our rotation. And the other side. And as we sit tall, that is our workout today. Let's all slide to the middle of our mat and start with our quadricep stretch. I want you to just find your forearm and draw that leg back, maybe the heel into the bum. And now this leg is going to extend long, and we are going to stand on our hand and open all the way up. So just open up the side of the body. And now as we come down, we're going to turn to that long leg and exhale all the way over. And I'd like you softening through the back this moment. And we're going to feel that in that opposite hip. Let's sit tall and wind around in the other direction. So we start with our quadricep stretch right there. Okay? And you know, you're welcome to be down here. But just kind of play around with this, will you? And now let's all anchor through this left hand, that is, and extend that leg long. And now reach up and just open up the body. And look down at your thumb. And release the head, the neck, the upper trapezius. Coming around, we turn and we rotate. And here in this instance, I just want you to soften over that front leg and let the back have its time as well. All right, so just a nice, easy stretch. Coming back to the center, push your feet out a little bit, open the knees, and then butterfly open, and another good stretch and release through the back. Remember, I told you that we're gonna take a little stretch that I think is very important. So this is what happens. We all come to our hands and knees. And now turn the fingers in towards your knees. We're going to stretch out the inside of our arms. If we don't do any of this, this doesn't feel terribly comfortable at first, but it's really important to incorporate some of these things. Just hang here for a moment and now turn onto the tops of your hands and wiggle your fingers, your thumbs, roll them around. Now as you stand tall, I want you to do this. I want you to just shake your hands, kind of flick them away. Just give me that little flick. Good. Do 2 more. Shake those wrists out. Let's stand all the way up. And our last moment for this time we spend together, we breathe in deeply. We release. We take that big turn to each side. So we're really closing our circle, aren't we? Now we're going to drop and lift high. One more deep breath of this kind. And here's what I have to say. Thank you so very much for being here with me in our virtual studio for the YMCA. We are so delighted to have you join us anytime. Have a great evening, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.